welcome to my channel, The Knowledge Hub. This is your virtual commerce classroom and I am Manamika Basu. So today I am going to continue the topic Bank Reconciliation Statement.
So in the last session I have shown you a format of BRS. Now this is another format in which you can also solve the problems of BRS. This is the second format which I am going to show you right now. The heading for preparing the BRS, we are going to write the head as Bank Reconciliation Statement as on, and then we will put the date. As we already know that BRS is prepared on the particular date, so we are going to mention the date on which the BRS is being prepared here. Next, let us look into the table. On the left hand side is the particulars column. On the right hand side we have two amount column. The first one is the amount rupees for adding the amount which we want to add. We are going to write in this column, and the column towards the right hand side is the amount rupees. That's for the amount which we want to deduct, that is amount rupees minus. So now we are going to do another problem, that is on the favorable balance of passbook. So now let us look into our problem. My question reads, prepare bank reconciliation statement from the following particulars on 31st July 2017. So I am supposed to prepare the BRS, that is on the date 31st July 2017. So I have written in the solution, the heading goes as Bank Reconciliation Statement as on 31st July 2017. Now let us look into our transactions. Balance as per passbook is 50,000, and as I have already told you that if nothing is mentioned about the balance, we are going to consider the balance to be favorable or positive balance. Now, as the balance is positive or a favorable one, here in the particulars first I am going to write the balance as per passbook. So balance as per passbook, considering it to be favorable and a positive balance, I have written it in the positive column as 50,000. Now let us look into the transaction and we will understand whether to add it or we are going to deduct it. Next, the transaction reads, that is point number 2, 3 checks for rupees 6,03937 and 1525 issued in the last week of July 2017 were presented for payment to the bank in August 2017. So that means I have issued, or my business has issued 3 checks. That is, for payment I have drawn checks and I have issued them. So that means the balance in my cash book has gone down by this total amount of 6,000, 3,937 and 15,025. On being checks issued, the balance of my cash book will go down. But it is said that it is not presented for payment to the bank. So that means as compared to the balance of my cash book, my passbook balance was showing a balance which is higher than the balance of my cash book. Because as compared to this situation, my passbook balance will definitely show a higher balance because it was not presented for payment. Now, in the sum, I am starting my problem with balance as per passbook and I want to reach my cash book balance. So, I am just going to move my passbook in the direction of my cash book. So, in order to make my passbook balance equal to my cash book, I need to move down. Moving down means to deduct. So, this amount of 6,000 plus 3,937 plus 1525, the amount becomes 11,462, which I am going to deduct from my balance as per passbook. So, for transaction number 2, I have written 3 checks of rupees 6,03937, rupees 1525 were issued but not presented for payment in July 2017, and in the minus column, I'll now write the amount. the total of which becomes 11,462. Now let us look into the third point. Two checks of rupees 500 and 650 sent to the bank for collection were not entered in the passbook by 31st of July 2017. So my transaction states that two checks I have sent to my bank for collection. Now, until and unless I have received the check, I cannot send it to my bank for collection. So that means I have first received the check. So once I have received the check, definitely I have recorded in my cash book. So my cash book balance will go up. Now, as compared to my passbook, my cash book balance has moved up, but my passbook balance will show a lower balance as compared to my cash book, because I have presented it to my bank for collection, and for which I must have recorded in my cash book as checks sent to bank for collection. So my cash book balance has moved up as compared to my passbook. So my passbook was definitely showing a lower balance on that date as my cash book. So now I am doing the problem from my passbook and I want to reach my cash book. So definitely I need to move my passbook in the direction of cash book. So in order to move my passbook balance to my cash book, I need to move up to make it equal. So moving up means adding. So I'm going to add this amount to my existing balance in order to make my passbook and cash book balance equal. So transaction number 3 I have written checks sent to bank for collection but not entered in the passbook, and the total amount of 500 plus 650 becomes 1150, and I have written it in the add column. So now let us look into the fourth or the last transaction. Bank charged 460 for its commission. So that means when bank charges me, that means bank has deducted 460 rupees from my account. So when bank has deducted, my balance has reduced by 460. And it says that it has also allowed an interest of 100, which were not mentioned in the bank column of cash book. So in this transaction, it says there are two items. Once the bank has charged a commission and once it is allowed an interest for which no entry was recorded in my cash book. So let us take into consideration one by one. So first, my transaction says bank has charged 460. That means it has deducted an amount of 460 from my account. So when my passbook has or my bank balance has been deducted by 460, so definitely my cash book passbook balance has went down. Now compared to this transaction, my cash book will show a higher balance because nothing has been recorded here. So my cash book was at a higher level, while on being this commission charge, my passbook balances went down. Now I'm doing the problem sum from my starting with the balance as per passbook. So now I need to move my passbook balance towards my cash book. So in order to make my passbook balance equal to my cash book, or in order to move my passbook towards my cash book, I need to move up. So moving up means to add. So I'm going to add this amount of 460 to my balance as per passbook. Now let us look into the solution. Number 4 is divided into two parts. First part is bank charges not entered in the cash book, and in the add column I have written 460. Now the next part of the problem says it is allowed an interest of rupees 100. So allowed rupees of interest of rupees 100 means the bank has given me an interest of rupees 100, or it has credited my account with 100 rupees. So my passbook balance has moved up by 100 rupees. But it was not recorded into my cash book. So as compared to my balance, it went up. My cash book was showing a lower balance. Because bank had allowed me an interest, my balance as per passbook has moved up, but my cash book balance compared to this was showing a lower amount. Now I'm doing my problem starting with the balance as per cash passbook, and I want to reach my cash book. So now I'm going to move my passbook balance towards the direction of my cash book, and in order to reach my cash book balance from my passbook, I need to move down. So moving down is deducting. So now I'm going to deduct this 100 rupees from my balance as per passbook. So here goes my solution. Bank allowed interest, and in the minus column I have written rupees 100. Now if I do a total of both these sides, we already know that BRS is prepared to reach a reconciled balance of passbook with the cash book. So now my both the columns should be equal. I have added or totaled up my positive column, and it comes to an amount of 51610. Now I have maintained or written both the balances or equal balances on both the sides. Now definitely my negative column will not show the exact amount. There will remain a balance. So this balance is nothing but the bank balance as per cash book. I'm going to write the balance amount in this column. So my balance is 51610 minus 11462 and minus 100. That comes to an amount of 40048, which makes my plus column total and my minus column total equal. And this is my bank balance as per cash book, that is 40,048. So this was all about the sum, and in the next session I am going to continue with the problems on unfavorable balance.
Thank you for watching my video. Do not forget to click on like, share and subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Please click on the bell icon to receive any notifications about my latest updates and videos. Thank you.